Yeah. I'm just making sure everything's working. It's been a while. It's been October, I think was the last stream. So not doing too great. Give me a minute to set things up. I see. And make sure the webcam is working. Is that better? All these settings are just like completely fucked right now. Give me a thumbs up, thumbs down. I'll just wait a minute. You're the only person in here at the moment. Yes, alright. Why is this not? Oh, I know what that is. Hang on. That stop it? Probably doesn't help that someone's using the microwave as well. It picks up in my speakers for some reason. Don't ask why. Yep, cool. I know what it was. It was so I still have my guitar cable plugged in, so it will just be picking up going. So, as you're the only one here at the moment, good sir, good sir, good sir, good sir. Welcome back, and I am also welcoming myself back. Thank you very much, me. Thank you. I appreciate it, me. Thank you very much. Yeah, so because the speakers are active, on the other side of the wall to here is the kitchen. So every time someone uses the microwave, it goes. You can hear it coming through my speakers. Mostly the speakers, microwaved speakers. Obviously, there's a delay, so I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. So, or what you're referring to. So just give us a buzz, mate. So I might need to take. Well, I'm going to be setting this all up and sorting stuff out. So if just give you some feedback on the sounds and shit like that, just in case anything doesn't come through properly. I desperately still need a new microphone. This microphone does not pick up shit. It's awful. It's the shittest microphone going. But no, it was no, it's all right. It's okay. But I should have got a new one before I quit the bar, or spent all the money from the bar on tattoos. What you playing, stranger? I'm actually playing. So the new Total War Warhammer 3 came out today. 3. I keep forgetting the camera's over here, but my other screen's over here. So when I'm looking at myself and looking at the chat, which is here, and the game is over here, and the camera's here. But also, you know, I want to be making sure that when I'm playing the game, I'm talking, I can see you guys. You specifically, and see nothing because I'm just staring at a camera. I'm not actually looking at a person. So yeah, Total War Warhammer 3, one of those grand strategy games. I am, yes. If you're not already, sorry, I just got a message from a friend. Yeah, do. Anyway, we are here. So, without further ado, I'm going to switch over to the gameplay stream. Okay, we're back to it again. Sorry about that. So, sorry, it just took me a second to sort that out because I had to redo my entire OBS. It was for so long. Just make sure you can hear me. I'm going to turn down the game volume just a bit. You should be able to hear it now. It's not muted. Yeah. Yeah, I knew it was going to be gone. Every time I tap out this game. Right, okay, so. New game. I'm going to let a lot of stuff play. I'm going to turn this down just a touch because it's really weird. I want to quit the game. What are you on about? So yeah, brand new game. This literally came out today. I'm a massive fan of the series, as most people know. So, huzzah! New campaign. We'll let this play.
This world has been sundered by a tide of arcane energy.
I definitely haven't already watched this.
The of magic churned into a maelstrom. The Tome of Fate drew me north to find out why. It guided me to a distant fortress steeped in blood. A battle was fought there. Though long over, the spirits still lingered. In the shadow of a broken portal, the trail ended. It was here the tome conversed with the dead. They told of Urson, the bear god of Kislev.
Zar, welcome extra people.
Darkness. A noble prince ventured to save him, yet he strayed from the path and was corrupted by chaos.
Very
Savior
queer.
became executioner. A single shot.
So I'm not up on the
pierced Urson's
lore.
heart.
I'm so on it.
And so the bear god roared. The tide that broke the world. Spirits, where lies Urson now? Is he here in the north?
Beyond the maelstrom, in the realm of chaos, in the forge of souls.
Is he alive?
Wounded and dying, embraces in shadow.
What shadow? A demon?
What shadow is it?
Of the dark.
I knew who shackled the bear. Be'lakor.
Be'lakor. It's funny when you hear all these band names like within these games. Like whenever I'm like
Only
playing a
a
Lord of the Rings
fool
game
would
or reading Lord of the
challenge
Rings or
Be'lakor.
Warhammer or
And yet,
whatever, you just
the
hear all these
power of a
fucking
dying
band names.
god,
Hence why I'm wearing my
there
bolt
is
thrower
no greater
hat right now.
prize.
Because, you
A
know,
mere drop of
Warhammer.
Ursun's blood would break my curse, ending my servitude to this
and because obviously
accursed
bolt
book,
thrower.
free to profit from its secrets. But Ursun is locked in the Forge of Souls, deep in the realm of chaos, and I cannot enter this nightmarish domain. All routes have been
Just a-
sealed by the
I'll wait
maelstrom.
until this is finished.
There must
wanna be
be
that
a way. The tome unveils a spell to summon a portal, one to bypass the maelstrom and create a door into chaos. Knowledge to bargain, for I need an ally, one who is tempted by the power of the god bear
Shit around whilst
and can withstand the horrors within.
Okie dokie then. And here we are. Okay, so just a forewarning, I am not amazing at these games. I'm okay at them. I tend to make silly mistakes. But, no, that's what you do. I do really, really, really enjoy them, and I love the lore, I love the world and stuff like that. It's really, really cool. So, because this obviously is a vanilla game at the moment, because there's no extra packs, there's no... So with Warhammer, when Warhammer 2 came out, obviously it had its own separate campaign, but later on it added the Mortal Empires campaign, which was basically the campaign from the first game, but with all the factions of the first and the second games. We don't have that yet. I imagine they probably will do, because it was so popular and it was such a good update for Warhammer 2, and I loved Warhammer 2. So as it stands at the moment, we have 8 factions. They will obviously add more, and they may add another campaign, blah 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 blah. But these are completely different factions. These have not been in any of the other games, as far as I'm aware. I may be wrong. So we have a Kislev, which is like the Ice Queen. I'm not going to read through everything, but we'll have a look at the stats specifically, because obviously, you know, that's the most important part. The lore is there if you want it. So her bonus to the Motherland: amass devotion to invoke the gods of Kislev. Use these to gather your supporters and secure your power. So, okay. Atamans: assign an Ataman to govern a province and unique benefits. So, like a governor. The Ice Court: train Frost Maidens and Ice Witches to gain powerful traits before recruiting them. Yeah, so I played a little bit earlier, and I played as Kislev, and basically that's almost like a Lord designer. So you would start with like you can choose between this one or this one, and then you can build whether they are Ice Witches or Tempest Witches, and they have different stats, and then you have to choose whether they're going to be more battle focused or more governing focused. I tend to stick more on the governing focused stuff, because I prefer that kind of gameplay. I like management in that sense. The battles are cool anyway, so that's fine. So they're pretty good. We've got Demons of Chaos. So I don't really need to say much more about that. But demonic gifts: equip body parts and weapons granted by the Chaos Gods to customize the Demon Prince. Demonic glory: ascribe glory to the 4 Chaos Gods to be granted boons in the form of demonic gifts and units. Interesting. Grand Cathay, whatever. So these are the, I think they're like Chinese or Japanese inspired. I'm not sure. You guys who are bigger into the lore, so Chris and Ben, I know you're both here as well. You may know more about these factions than I do. I still think this is pre Age of Sigmar though, so this is like old Warhammer Fantasy, older Warhammer Fantasy. The fuck do I know? So yeah, harmony, both balance both yin and yang to achieve harmony, which will confer powerful effects. Compass, defect the Wujing compass to do Fenkathe from threats north of the Great Bastion, the Ivory Road. Gain wealth by sending out caravans to deliver cargo to faraway cities in the west. Okay, they sound pretty tradey and, you know, a little bit of micromanaging, which is cool. Ogre Kingdoms. Yeah. Camps. Deploy camps to create a forward base. Yeah, so these are outposts. We've had these in pretty much every other Total War game. And you can recruit units from them. Meat, so they're kind of like... who else used meat in the last one? The Skaven. Was it Skaven? Food. They had food. Skaven had food, but meat is... it's the same thing. Ah, fair enough, Ben. I mean, and 40k I know sweet fuck all about. I mean, with fantasy I know a little bit more, but fucking 40k is like... I would love for them to do a 40k version of a game like this, but they haven't. They either aren't going to do it or they haven't got around to it. We have got obviously other 40k games out there, but until then, we don't. I would love a Total War. I would like a Total War 40k and a Total War Lord of the Rings game. I would kill for a Total War Lord of the Rings game. That would be the best. I mean, it'd be very similar to this in a way, but I don't know. There's something about it that would be just. I mean, you know, Lord of the Rings RTS games are great anyway. We had Battle for Middle-earth and Battle for Middle-earth 2, which was so good. But you can't play them anymore. I mean, you can't play them online anymore. You can get like a disc copy, but you know, who the fuck has discs anymore? Right. Anyway, so contracts, factions will issue a contract and fill them to increase your standing. Okay, fair enough. So like smaller missions, that's cool. I mean, all of these factions will get missions anyway. Corn or Corne, the blood god, blood for the blood god. Don't ask. If you don't know, don't ask. Only those who know may ask the questions. Skulls fight battles, raise settlements, and claim skull piles to gather tribute to the skull throne. Sounds good. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, just you can get this, mate. You should get. I mean, it's up to 6-player co-op now. So I've already messaged a couple of people and said, like, fucking co-op. Let's drop this in. I know Stefan wants to get it as well. So we'll be doing. Me and him have always done like co-op campaigns for the other 2 games anyway. So it's nice to jump into a fresh one, like nice, you know, fresh units and fresh lore, like stuff I don't know about already. Anyway. Drawn to destruction, your settlements will spread automatically into the ruins you leave in your wake, or you can spend skulls to occupy them immediately. Okay, so an additional currency, it's pretty cool. Bloodletting, your armies are strengthened by every battle and can even summon temporary reinforcements by raising settlements. I like these guys already. These seem like hyper aggressive, like spread just like plague. Kind of reminds me of Skaven number 2, who were fucking OP. Nurgle. I mean, I wonder if anyone's used that name before. Plagues. Concoct and spread plagues across the world or afflict your own assets. Afflict your own ass. Don't. Cyclical buildings. Settlements will grow over time and will then wither and die out. That seems really interesting. And then we got the last 2, which is Slanesh, which is the sexy lady. So happy they've given separate factions to 4 Chaos Gods as well as a generic Chaos army worshipping all 4 the separate Chaos armies and 4 Chaos. Yes, this is one thing that I've been wanting to do since the first game, because in the first game you just had literally just Chaos. Second game they weren't part of the main campaign, but you could play them in the Mortal Empires. And in the first game main campaign you were just playing as Archaon and some other people. Yeah, no worries, mate. And then, alright, so Slanesh, we've got devotees, amass followers by raiding, sacking, and looting settlements. So, again, aggressive, not necessarily occupying stuff, it's just constant, just attrition, okay? Summon disciple armies, use devotees to summon armies in corrupted areas, okay? Seduction, compel enemy units to join your army during battles and force whole factions into vassalage via your seductive influence. Sexy. That could be an interesting one. We should definitely try that out. If I don't do that now, I'm going to try that out later. I will be playing, obviously, I'll try and play a few campaigns of this, and maybe play it every so often anyway. I've got like a whole library list of other games I want to play, because I want to really get back into this again. Because obviously I've been so bad at streaming. And then we've got Zinch, I think. Zinch. Changing the ways, hatch treacherous plots and manipulate the destiny of all beings. Cool. Winds of magic manipulation, push and pull the strengths of winds of magic across your territory. So magic based, which I guess the Chaos God of Magic. Okay, so the question for the three people that are currently in here: who are we playing as? I'll give you all of 5 minutes to decide before I choose one. I'm thinking Khorne sounds good. Blood God sounds pretty cool. Grand Cathay sound quite good as well. I mean, I've already got a campaign started with Kislev. I mean, they're saying recommended first campaign is one of these two. I mean, I'm kind of tempted in that case then to probably just go on Demons of Chaos. And then we'll go back to one of these ones later because these sound a little bit more complex. Not to say I can't do it, but more to say that I just don't want to. We're going to go for Demons of Chaos. Fuck it. Yeah, so these guys align with these four, and you can be granted boons. It's pretty cool. Equip body parts and weapons granted body. So you customize your the Demon Prince. Fuck it, let's do it.
Godhood awaits me.
So there's only one leader, Moxia. Sounds pretty cool. So we have some more things to read. Apologies, but obviously this game is very, I don't know what the right word is. I mean, Warhammer itself is obviously there's a lot going on with it anyway, but this is more as well. So, faction effects: access to all demon units via demonic glory. Reign of Chaos: inflicting damage with friendly lords in battle will unlock random army abilities. Okay, very chaos. Customizable via gifts. Equipable gifts are granted through servitude to Chaos Gods. Yeah, we know that. Access to gifts of Chaos Undivided. These gifts are not directly influenced by any of the Chaos Gods to allow you to represent Chaos in all its glory. And all its glory. Okay, so we've got the 4 gifts to the 4 Chaos Gods. So for Khorne, these gifts push your prowess in battle to take on any challenger foolish enough to meet you in combat. Nurgle is spreading pestilence, suffering, and decay. Okay, Slanesh, an agile hunter able to chase down prey and chooses to turn its back on you. Okay, and then Zeech, winds of magic. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go. You only learn by playing. That's the good thing about these games. So let's see what's going on. So, ooh, what am I paying for now? Oh, apparently I just paid for a subscription in Twitch. Damn it! I keep forgetting to cancel some of these subscriptions. In like this, I'm wearing my Ainsley Harriott t-shirt. If you meet a girl, Rob, we're certainly going to be giving ours. Oh wait, this is not one of those other sites. This is Twitch. Not that I'm on one of those other sites. Don't look me up. Okay.
A new evil enters the world. A prince of Kislev, reborn a prince of darkness, a champion of the Chaos Gods.
I love the art. I love like the half, like
It will kneel before
static,
me,
half animated stuff.
before
Really.
chaos.
You think too small for one so powerful.
Well, apparently, it looks like it's lagging. Oh, it is.
Forgotten seer. I killed Ursa.
Why? Stop it, Kislev!
Why is my performance? Okay.
That woman
Ignore that.
Urson?
Still getting performance issues. Let's just wait until the game loads. I mean, if this game continues to stutter, then
Wounded
we're gonna have an
and
issue.
dying by your hand,
My PC is probably
but alive.
screaming.
The shadow has him still.
No. I apologise for that, guys.
Will pay for his betrayal.
The god bears power. It is yours for the taking. So take it.
The realm of chaos
It looks good
cannot
on this screen,
enter.
I promise.
No one can cross the maelstrom.
I can. I will guide you back to the Forge of Souls. All I require is one drop of Urson's blood. Finish the job you started, mighty God Slayer.
God Slayer. World Slayer. Urson's power is mine.
Not bad. Yeah, I'm just looking over at the stats for my stream, just because obviously it's
Our
always good to have a
goal
look at
is
stuff
clear.
anyway.
The demon prince.
Advise me, as my brother
It
once
looks
did.
really stuttery.
Take me to the Chaos Realms, or suffer his fate.
Am I running anything?
Prince of Demons.
Sorry, if the audio cuts out, it's because I've tabbed out. This is what happens when you can't fucking skipped frames detected. I've got a feeling my graphics card is going to explode at some point in the near future.
To one of the Chaos Gods.
Yeah, when I tap back in, it just goes stuttering.
Yet
on the
do
stream.
not linger, for trespassers approach. Colonists
That
from
is
Nordland attempt to
really
settle
interesting.
the untamable lands. In a mistaken belief, this will quell
that's the connection
invasions
issue.
from the north. Wipe out the gullible fools at their beachhead, the Bay of Blades. Then make the Scalings pay for failing to protect lands that are the dominion of Chaos Undivided. The other
I mean,
Norscan
Total War
tribes
games have always
should
been
be
pretty-
conquered and
pretty
subsumed
demanding.
into your burgeoning
Remember when I
realm.
got Total War Shogun 2, and like it
And
was,
across the sea of
a couple of
claws
years before I
lies
could run it
even
at full
fatter
spec.
prey.
and even
The
then, it was like,
Empire is within reach,
mad.
but beyond that fractured nation, the so-called motherland. Kislev, the nation which abandoned you, whose
Yeah, we
god
gotta fuck
you
these guys
had
up.
no choice but to slay. The leader of Urson's cult, Kostaltin, musters a force to enact revenge against you. Meet them head-on and harvest their miserable lives to power your own vengeance. As you gather your forces, the Tome of Fates ponders a way to return to the Chaos Realms. Your form remains malleable, so use this to your advantage and wield the Legion of Chaos. A prince will become a king,
Dude, it's pretty
and
cool though.
then a god.
Right. Right, if it's too
Intruders
laggy,
from the
please
Empire
let me know,
dare
'cause
to
what I'll try
approach
and do
your
is I'll try and
fortress.
lower the
Destroy
graphics
them.
so that it can pick up, because it's picking up on my screen fine, but obviously streaming it means that it's going to be a bit more difficult,
Demon Prince.
because I'm seeing that it's picking up, it says it's picking up 60 frames, but when I look over it is pretty stuttery. Let me lower it anyway, just because. Display quality. Let's get medium. Apply. I'll see if that makes a difference. I don't know if it will. I mean, it could just be like a Oh, it could be a lot of different issues. Let's just see what it does. No, it still looks laggy.
Quail before
We'll try it
your
anyway
god.
and just see what happens. Because on my
Supreme
screen,
champion.
over here, it looks fine.
Doom is upon
Worst
them.
case scenario, I'll reset the stream. Okay. Absolutely pathetic. Alright, so anyway, so if you haven't played one of these games before, obviously just fighting these guys. I can choose to play the fight, but because it says it's a decisive victory, it literally is virtually no point fighting it. We have our amount of units here, their amount of units there, and obviously it denotes what kind of units they are. So they've got a range, they've got some spearmen, and the ones with the stars are usually the commander, or a captain, or something along those lines. That's how many units per block. We've got quite a lot more than he does. So we've got Bloodless Corn, Nurglings, Roars Slanesh. Jesus Christ, these guys are like they're like a cross between like the bad guy from Mad Max 2 and fucking Manowar. Blue Horrors of Siege, Seekers of Slanesh, Plague Drums of Nurgle, and Chaos Warhounds. Alright, so we're just going to whatever. There should be like we lost 36 units. And then we get some options as to what we get. We got some loot, so that goes into our currency. That's some XP, nice. So we've got some options what we can do. So we can get some glory. So okay, so we can actually. So each battle we donate to a particular thingy, and we get some rewards. So we can balance it all out. We can get all out chaos, undivided glory. Let's just do that for now.
Hungry
There we go. And we got some glory from everyone else anyway.
The Chaos Gods labor to give you a mighty fortress from which you can begin your reign of terror over this world. All you need do is take it.
Ooh, we've resettled them in the name of a... Okay. Tzeentch and Celeste don't have much, so let's go for Slanesh. The glory of Slanesh. It's got a lot of Slanesh glory now.
Master, you require a larger demonic host if we are to dominate this region.
Okay. 2 units. Alright, pretty easy. Select the unit there, and then that's what we've got available. So, Chaos Furies and Marauders Slash. Let's get a few more of these naked boys. Actually, let's keep it nice and light. What we want to make sure we do, as with any RTS, whatever games, is just balancing out, like, because that's our cost per turn. Well, that's our income outcome per turn, and that's how much we've got total. And we want to make sure that we don't run out of favour, basically, because it's just a nightmare if you do that. Right, some skill points.
I have ascended.
Okay. All glory gain +3. So yeah, it's all +3%. So we might as well. From raiding, attrition, recruitment cost. That's pretty good. Alright, we're gonna go with Slanesh again. Oh, so these are the body parts. That's pretty cool. So we've already got desirable light greaves.
Demon Prince.
Ha! That's pretty cool. I like that.
I grow ever more unstoppable.
Okay, and then so yeah, this, I mean, if you've not played any of these games before, we've literally got like the next turn area over here. So you just click this and it tells you what you got to pay attention to finish the turn. So we got buildings available. Okay, so we've got quite a lot of choices, and they all give like lots of different benefits. What I tend to focus on first is trying to get our upkeep. Not our upkeep, our I can't even remember what I'm talking about now. I'm losing the plot. Trying to get our income up. But this one doesn't look like it has a lot of options for that right now. So Slanesh Glory. So we've pretty much taken this in the name of Slanesh. I mean, that's income generated plus 100. It's not bad. Slanesh glory, Slanesh corruption, and then this is like. So when you look at the things here, so we've got. That's order, public order. That's how much per turn we get from this place. That's chaos corruption, so an upward arrow is good. That's the garrison, but we have nothing in it at the moment. Anything with a green circle is basically like just suitable climate, pretty good. We don't really get any negative traits for that. Marble's good, so that's what this is. So marble's a really good resource to have because it's tradable and it can help us unlock some other stuff as well. And then obviously this is dedicated to Slanesh. So we're going to do the marble because it's pretty good. We don't need to panic about anything else right now. And then our objective, summon the host. So yeah, recruit 2 new units. So we're going to get that next turn. So we'll just skip turn. See what happens. It feels weird. Almost like if you've played these games before, you know exactly what I'm talking about, but. Okay, so we got a new...
A potent ally has joined your ranks. Embed them in your army.
Okay. Cool, so we can click her and just get her too.
Ice in your heart.
Looking in better.
Kislev's fallen champion. Far beneath me.
Mistress of the young.
That's why, because I needed to.
Come to me.
So we're going to put her in
Thank
army
the
better.
lash.
We finished this mission that way. Awesome. Okay. We can afford some units, I think.
Serve chaos.
Let's get some Chaos Furies. Not a lot to do this turn. I mean, we probably want to head. We're at war with these guys down here, so we probably want to head down here and take the Bay of Blades next. The Ultra Spawns is down there as well. Black Gulch. Actually, it might be better for us to take the Black Gulch because that's not occupied by anyone right now. Well, I don't think it is. There's always a possibility when you see these places that are just full of Skaven, and Skaven can just go die. Unless I'm playing as Skaven, then they're awesome. But when you're playing against Skaven, they're literally a pain in the ass. I know you guys who have played the tabletop game will tell me, you know, more about these sort of units anyway. But let's see these guys over. So you've got 16 out of 20 units. So that's pretty good.
Nothing.
Okay, so we've got a bit more of everything. 7 garrison units now. That's not bad. What's great is if you have obviously like a good garrison, then you can, if you get attacked by anyone, you can just fight the battle and you've really got units in there if you're not there. It's always better to have an army embedded in a city anyway, in my opinion. But you get to a point where like you literally can't have
Such an action
Skaven.
would surely lead to war. As glorious as that is, proceed only if you desire conflict, my lord.
I will drink from your skull.
Alright, mate.
Destiny
He's the guy the fuck
awaits.
down. It looks like the lag has sort of calmed down. Wait until we get into a battle, because the lag will pick right the hell back up again. It's just a bit confusing because I'm wired in, so I shouldn't have any latency or any real lag.
Nordland's colony mocks your intent
So
to
I
control
imagine
this region.
it's... Yeah, no,
Destroy
that's
them
exactly where
and
we're going.
take the
Thank
settlement.
you, Mr. Hoodman. So I think it's probably just graphical lag. Well, graphical lag, it's frame drops in the lag. Ugh, what am I talking about?
I'll snap your
There's
spine.
going to be a lot of ending turns while we're waiting for new moves to make. I don't think we're at war with this guy. Oh, no, we're not at war with him. But he can declare war.
Your standing grows within the pantheon of chaos, and the ruinous powers offer gifts that may transform.
Okay, yeah, we've done that already, but... Ooh, nice. We have more Slanesh gifts.
This world will burn.
Scythed arms. So it's going to get rid of my Deathbringer blade. Replace it with a fucking bladed arm. That's pretty cool. Muscular arm. Yeah, okay, cool. That's cool with me.
On hell sent foot.
Oh yeah, it looks well laggy. So I am going to keep complaining about it because it bugs the shit out of me.
God.
We will see. I'd love a new graphics card, but you know, it's impossible to get them at the moment. Like, honestly, virtually impossible to get them. So alright, so see this guy's marching two armies after me. What are you doing? So it might be best if we pull back. Oh god, we're going to get pincered. No, he's going to defend Bear Blades. How long have we got to purge the day? Okay, there's no deadline on the objective. I am very worried if these guys are coming, so we're gonna embed
Living weapons of conquest.
get some more units.
Minions,
As well.
bow before your god.
Because if they start coming up and attacking, we want to be back here so we can fight them. They're gonna merge? No. Might be worth going to get them though. Right. Because we still got units.
Supreme champion.
Units recruiting. Yeah, just get a turn again. It's a bit annoying that it's looking so buggy. I mean, I will see if there's something I need to do about, because it says that it's not using up much of my CPU, so it shouldn't be lagging so much. I might have to restart the stream.
My lord,
guys.
a rival power desires a change in your mutual relations.
I have ascended.
Oh, nice. So, Judge Delirium.
I have ascended.
Okay. Alright, so they fucked off. Alright, so let's go down to Bear Blades then.
Go forth, my thrall.
There's this. Oh, apparently I'm at war with this guy. Oh, Chaos Rebels, yeah.
Nothing.
Okay, cool, so we got some upgrades for our Illyris. So yeah, we can unlock any of this stuff here. So these are passive effects. So her speed gets plus 12, which is pretty good. These are castable effects. So they're pretty good. One of the best things about what they did with this game versus the other Total War games is they allowed you to do these things. And then training. So yeah, all these are also passive effects as well. I would probably... Let's get the speed boost. Right. I'm going to try and restart the stream, guys, so just give it a minute.
So weak.
I'm going to save it just in case. Because it's bugging the hell out of me.
I will
Right, so give me 2 minutes.